Hello everyone. So today I will go and teach you regarding the Azure functions, how we can do the HTTP trigger, how we can create HTTP trigger function in Azure function over the VS Code locally. I told you everything regarding whatever the software required to get started with the Azure function. So let's start with the coding. So first of all, open your VS Code and come here and click on this like open folder. We need to have one folder. Okay, so let's go and select. I am coming here over this function. I will just create one folder. You can create the folder anywhere over your system. Okay, so let's start first. Azure function HTTP trigger, any name you can give, whatever you want. Sorry for this one. So you can click on the select folder. Once your folder gets selected, okay, now you need to come over here Azure. As I mentioned you in the last lecture, to get this Azure, if you are not getting, you need an extension, and that is the extension you can get from here. Okay, you can just search in the come to this extension and search this Azure tools and just install it. Okay, once you will install it, you will able to see this one. Okay, and one more thing that we required is Azure Function Core Tools. That how to install it, I already told you in the last lecture. So just go through that if you have not seen that or not installed it yet. Okay, once that is done, come to this Azure Tools, come here at the bottom, click on this Azure Function. Here we have different services which Azure provides. We are working on the Azure Function. So come here, click on the Create Function, then select the folder that we have selected. Select the preferred languages. Azure function provide different languages like Python, JavaScript, TypeScript, C Sharp. I am working on the Python, and my preferred language is that, so you can choose any other language also, but that's my preferred, so I am selecting that. Then you need to select model version. There is two version, model v1 and v2. V2 is recommended as this is the latest one, so let's go with this v2 only. Then select the Python version, and so it will create a virtual environment. So virtual environment is important to separate out like two projects dependency. It will not merge the dependency of your different packages. So it is better to go with this one. Don't skip this one and just click here and it will get created. So okay, so after that the next main important step is like what type of project you are working. As I am working on the HTTP trigger projects, I will be selecting this one. Later on we will go with the blob trigger, Cosmos DB trigger and other triggers also I will show you. So for now let's go with the HTTP trigger. With the help of this HTTP trigger, we will able to create the basic APIs like get API, post API and other APIs also we can create. So let's go with this and select this HTTP trigger. Then what name you want to give to your HTTP trigger, that you can select. I am going with this HTTP underscore trigger on itself, as that is fine, but you can change this name also. So let's click on the enter. Then it is saying like authorization level. Do you want to give any authorization level like function, anonymous, admin, anything? But for now, let's do not go with any authorization. As we are working for learning purpose, let's give it anonymous, but we can change this one later on also if needed. And once this one is done, you are good to go. You can come here and you can see like this is getting creating now. Okay, so all these things will get created, like this virtual environment folder is got created, other files are getting created, so it is going on. You can see like here, this process is going on. So let's wait for few minutes, and once it will get created, we will able to see all the files here. Yeah, so now you can see like all this created, and this one is function app.py got open, and I can see this Azure functions also here. Okay, so this one is created. Okay, now you can see that this Azure function is like a warning is coming like this is not installed or this package is not there. So you can see in the requirements.txt we have this package. Okay, it is here in the requirements.txt. So what we can do, uh, to install this package, first what we can do, first step is to go to the terminal and click on this new terminal. Okay, and then come here and just write pip install -r requirements.txt. Once that is done, okay, this one is got installed now. So uh, once this will get installed, you can see this dependency has gone, this warning will be gone. Sometimes it might be visible after that because of VS Code issues sometimes, but mostly it will go there from here. Once that is done, you can come to this run. I will just showing you how to run it, then I will explain you the code also later on. Okay, let's make it a big window so it will be fine. Okay, so you can come to this run and click on this start debugging. Okay, so once we are checking like how it is running and if it is running properly or not, then we will come in, I will explain you complete code, and we will develop some other use cases also, like basic use cases. So here you can see it is running, and this one is the function which got started, http trigger. It is the link it is giving. I will copy this link, open the my all, one second, let me open it. I tried it earlier, but I will try that link again. Okay, so this is coming here. This is HTTP trigger function executed successfully. Okay, this link is working, so that means our function is working. It is also saying like pass a name in the query string. Like this is just a message. I can pass a name also. For example, this is how I am passing a name here. Okay, then what response it is giving? Hello, Sanjay. This is HTTP trigger executed successfully. So this is how our Azure function is working. Okay, this is a basic HTTP trigger which I showed you. I will explain you this complete code in the next video, and then we will make some our uh, use case also with this. Okay, so this is the browser. It is only a GET API that we tried. Okay, we can try the POST API also later on, and like POST APIs cannot be tried from here, so I will show you how we can try that from using the postman, and we will create the basic POST API also. So that is it for now in this video. I will connect you in the next video, and I will explain you complete guidance regarding this one, like what are the HTTP triggers and how it is working, how the service is working. Thanks very much.